Hello everyone, my name is Stefan, and as you can see I am alone today. My beautiful wife has given up this video for a spa date with her local teacher. So today it's just going to be me and you. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please remember to like this video if you do. Also remember to subscribe to our channel. If there is anything else that you would like us to make a video about, please remember to leave a comment below. Today's video is going to be about the process of applying for a Z visa to legally work in China. I'll show you how you can get your Z visa in under 8 weeks. First things first, do not come to China to work if you don't have the right visa. Chances are that you will get arrested and be sent back to South Africa. So today's video is not going to be very long. It's hopefully going to be short enough for us to get through everything without boring you to death. I think it's important to mention that the process of applying for a Z visa for China is not very difficult. There is very little to no assistance on the web that gives you clear guidelines as to what exactly you need, how you need to do it, where you need to do it, and all in all in all. That's why we decided to make this video to help other South Africans, because we know the struggle that we had to go through. So first things first, you're gonna need your South African passport. So point of advice, have about 3 or more years left before your passport expires. China gets a bit nervous if your passport comes close to expiry date. Secondly, you're gonna need your South African police clearance form. Third, you need your TEFL certificate. The 120-hour course, online course, will suffice to come teach in China. It's just for the employers to see that you've got a basic understanding of doing lesson plans if you're coming to teach. Fourth, you're gonna need your bachelor's degree. Please note that it has to be a bachelor's. No other diploma or things like that is going to get you a proper legal job here. You need this. Number 5, you're going to need a medical check form, or as I say, a foreigner physical examination form. The link is in the description below. Number 6, you're going to need a letter of recommendation. Not much to say about that. Just make sure that your previous boss, if you have one or had one, likes you very much. Don't tell them that you're leaving tomorrow to China and expect them to write you a letter today. Alright, so up until here, all the documents that I've mentioned is necessary to get the 7th document. Number 7, your work permit issued by the Chinese government. This document is only issued once all the previous documents 1 to 6 has been handed in, confirmed and accepted by the Chinese government. You'll receive your Chinese working permit from your employer, and from there on the visa application process takes 1 day. Then number 8, obviously you're gonna need your visa application form, also available at the link in the description below. This is basically just to say all the information that you require, what type of visa you're applying for. It's not necessary to fill this in beforehand. You can fill this in at the embassy or at the visa application center. But if you want to, there are some things that you can fill in beforehand. And number 9 is passport photos. But that's a given for anything that you're applying for. Get passport photos. Go get 8. Keep them in your wallet. Carry them around. Always. Forever. Now that's a tip. Alright, so quick recap. The 9 things that you need to apply for a Z visa for China is: number 1, a valid South African passport. Number 2, your police clearance document. Number 3, your TEFL certificate. Number 4, your bachelor's degree. Number 5, your medical check. Number 6, a letter of recommendation. Number 7, your work permit issued by the Chinese government. Number 8, your visa application form. And number 9, passport photos. So let's get into the process of applying for a Z visa to come legally work in China as a teacher. Step 1, apply for your police clearance. This you can do even before you apply for work in China. The police clearance can take anything between 2 weeks to 2 months, or 3 months for that matter, depending on how South Africa feels at that specific point of time. Once you've received your police clearance, take that and your bachelor's degree and get it legalized. Legalized. We found a wonderful company that helped us CP immigration legalizations. That took about 4 working days. That's nothing serious. You send that to them. They're based in Pretoria. Also, their details are in the description below. This would be the easiest way to get it done. It costs about between 800 to 1,200 per person. Depending on the amount of documents that you have. If you're more than one person going, it was me and my wife, and it was about 1,200 if I'm not mistaken. That takes a lot of the headaches out of the way. So once you get your police clearance and your bachelor's degree back, that it has been authenticated, it then needs to go to the Chinese embassy. Stop. Our employers told us that it's not necessary for it to go to the Chinese embassy. This is not true. They do not understand how it works in South Africa. So when you get your documents back from the legalization, it'll have this front page. Ta-da! Note that this needs to be under the seal. It's a little ribbon that keeps all the documents together. So this is my degree and your front page. Then there is the from the Northwest University and the Department of Education. Alright, that it's real. Authenticated, confirmed, and this just confirms that the university is real. And then there is a copy of your bachelor's degree. Alright, so this is how it's going to look. Police clearance. This is how your police clearance will look when you get it back. See, front page, ta-da! Red seal over the ribbon, keeping all your documents together. You'll have your police clearance itself, and that's it. So once you take it to the Chinese embassy, you do that to get this stamp. They don't accept these documents for the application of your working permit if they don't have this stamp. Police clearance, same stamp. Okay, so once you've sent your documents in to be authenticated at your immigration's legalizations agent, the process really starts picking up speed here. It takes about 2 weeks. Then you can land in China. Step 3, go do your physical exam. The physical examination, this takes 1 day, 24 hours. You need to do a couple of blood tests, but it tells you everything that you need to do. You get x-rays just to tell you that you don't have pulmonary tuberculosis. That's a good thing. Take it to any general, I won't say general practitioner, but medical centers like Medicross or Mediclinic or Healthworks. That's very easy. So once your medical examination is done, it should be about 1 to 2 days before you get your documents back from legalization. Once you get it back from legalization, take it to the Chinese embassy to get the Chinese embassy's stamp. It's important to note that when you take it to the Chinese embassy, do take copies. A copy of your bachelor's degree, a copy of your passport, and the original documents. Obviously. I think that's about it for the Chinese embassy. You can do that, you can get that overnight, express done. If you pay about 700 Rand extra, you can get it the next day. Otherwise, it takes about 4 working days, which is not bad. There is an embassy in Pretoria, Cape Town, and Durban, as far as I know. There will be a form given to you at the embassy. Fill that one in with all your documentation, and you need your employer's details as well. Hand it in, Bob's your uncle, no problems. Once you get these documents back, you'll be able to fly within 1 week. Now I know I said things are going to start happening very quickly, but very quickly is an understatement. So step 5, all 6 that we've mentioned need to be then scanned in and sent to your employer in China. Once they have all these documents, they'll apply for the work permit. That's the one that you need to apply for your working visa. This takes about 2 to 3 days. You should have it in the morning, on the morning of the 3rd day. So between getting your documents back from legalization to taking it to the embassy to getting your work permit takes about 1 week. Step 7. Once you've received your work permit back from China, you can go immediately to the Chinese Visa Application Center. There, you will need your work permit issued by the Chinese government and your employer, your visa application form, your valid South African passport. You'll also need your employment letter issued by your employer and a copy of your passport. Once you get there, they'll help you to fill out all the details that you don't know how to fill in, and trust me, there are things that you're not going to know how to fill in. They do know. I suggest going to the express counter. It takes 24 hours to get your visa. You can pick it up the next morning and you can fly that evening. And that is literally how simple it is. Step 1, get your police clearance. Step 2, take your police clearance and bachelor's degree to get authenticated. Step 3, take your authenticated bachelor's degree and authenticated police clearance to get stamped by the Chinese embassy. Step 4, do your physical examination. Step 5, scan all these documents in and send them to your employer in China. Step 7, apply for your Z visa. Step 8, fly to China. If you have any questions, please leave us a comment below. We will gladly assist anybody. All the links to the forms that you need is in the description below, as well as the legalization agent that we used to do our legalization in South Africa. And that's it. We hope you found this video helpful, and I hope it helps you don't have to experience the headaches that most people have had to. So from Steve and not Sam, and that's me, Visa Video.